So with that, I introduce to you Maestro Mazatzin, Azteca Yolocali.
Cualitonali no chantlacat, Iwan no chansiwat, Newa Mazatzin. Iwan tequitlani mia fue cualitonali. Get somebody to help you over there. Get somebody to help you. Fue cualitonali, Chicoe, Cuautli, Chicoe, Malinali. Buen día a todos. Hasta que no timo ubica no chantlacat. How's it going, my homeboys?
Hey.
Que no timo no chansiwa. How's it going, my homegirls? Newa Mazatzin. That's right, the best. The best is here to stay, ¿verdad? Well, today, first of all, I want to thank everybody, every single one of you, man. Tlazocamati, todos, saluden, ¿cómo están? Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Feliz Año Nuevo, Mexica. El Año Nuevo empezó el día 12 de marzo. It happened a couple of days ago. Last weekend we celebrated in San Jose, California also. And now we're here in Los Angeles. So pretty soon, I believe that we're going to be having these ceremonias everywhere you can imagine. You know, we got to keep moving them over and more and more. Not everybody can go to San Jose, not everybody can go to San Francisco, not everybody come to LA. But everybody can be a Mexica wherever they're at, ¿verdad? Wherever you're at.
That's
you know?
right, that's right.
That's right. And you know what? One thing real important about being Mexica, it's very easy to be Mexica. All you got to do is two things. You got to leave tracks when you walk, and you got to let that sun smile on you. That's it. That's how it is to be Mexica. Hijo del sol, hijo de la tierra. Totalmente. There's nothing else, no other requirements, ¿verdad? Just that you breathe, ¿verdad? Now, today's a very special day. Today we're in the day of the herb, the Dia de la Hierba, Mali Nali, right here. Se llama Mali Nali. And we're in a number 8, Mali Nali. So, I really, I want from the bottom of my corazón, from the bottom of my heart, I want everybody to really take serious this little time that we have here today. Take it real serious. We're having a good time, but we want it to be serious. In other words, we want it to be forever, for real. We want our little people to grow up thinking this has always been here. ¿Me entiendes? But what am I talking about? I'm talking about very simple, of respecting una cultura that's been around since before time was recorded. Okay? Before the recording of time, we have our cultura recorded. See? Our cultura comes from a long time ago. El calendario that you see here today, that was barely carved about 600 years ago. Not too long ago. Pero the cuentas that are on here are thousands of years old. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years old. They can't tell us they're only 1,000 years old. We have rocks that are over 5,000 years old. They have the coming and going of the sun, the rising of the equinoxes, you know, the passing of the Venus across the sun, the transits. We have stones that are thousands of years old with this information on it. So in other words, this is real stuff. Real stuff. Just a couple of months ago in September, I was in Mexico City. I was in UNAM, the University of Mexico City, with the Institute of Astronomy. Yeah, with Institute of Astronomy, and we're talking to them about the calendario. They're paying attention. Because you know what? We have a clock in the calendario. There's a clock in here. They were measuring minutes también. Not only days and years and months and cycles grandes, but also minutes. Can you imagine that? They had a clock in here, okay? Every square in here, every square is equal to 72 minutes. 72 minutes, we got the 24 hours right there. It's amazing. I got it over there on the ground, también lo pueden ver. But you know what? I've always been telling Shukoat, hey Shukoat, you have a great ceremonia always. A lot of fun, sounds good, everybody has a good time. But people leave without really knowing how to use the calendario. And that's not cool, okay? That's not cool at all, you know? We want it to be a real thing, like I said. You know, in San Francisco, California, the city and county of San Francisco, they have declared March 12 as Mexica New Year in San Pancho. And that's why we have a ceremony there every year. If it's at midnight, we're there at midnight. Last year we were there at midnight in the middle of the street in San Francisco doing danza. This year, March 12, we were there at sunrise. When the sun came up, we were there in the streets of San Francisco doing danza, bringing in the new year. We do it every year at the time it's supposed to be. Because we think it's important that people learn to realize that we're not talking about a Mexican thing, we're not talking about an Aztec thing, we're not talking about an Indian thing, we're talking about a human thing. We're talking about a human system that our abuelos, with a great respect, amor y cariño for all the pueblos and for their children of the future, they worked thousands of years to develop a system. Why did they make it for? ¿Por qué lo hicieron? ¿Just so we be fregones and big bad Aztecs? I don't think so. Porque ¿sabes qué? Unfortunately, sometimes we don't even know what Aztec means. What does the palabra Aztec mean? Does anybody know that word? Can somebody raise their hand and tell me what Aztec means?
Made by Spaniards.
Huh?
Made up by Spaniards.
Well, people think made up by Spaniards, pero ¿verdad que no? ¿Qué pasó, raza? I'm here celebrating the Aztec New Year, and we can't say what Aztec means. Well, you know what? There's a lot of reasons, a lot of theories, but let me tell you what it's about. All right? There was a man named Juan Lunas Cárdenas. He was a maestro from Mexico, heavy-duty man. If you ever find his work, take it, use it, find it. He got a small little book called Compendio del Idioma Aztecatl. Compendio del Idioma Azteca. And right there he breaks it down. The word Azteca, it comes from a word called Astli. Astli is an instrumento para armonizar. So the word A-Z, means an instrument of harmony. And Tecat is a persona, a person. So what is an Aztecatl? An Azteca is a person who becomes an instrument of harmony. What a big difference, no? From all the stories they've been feeding us for hundreds of years. All the lies and mentiras and tonterías. They've been feeding us for hundreds of years. And we've grown big and strong with all that lies. I'm telling you the truth. You know how I know, Raza? Because I got thousands of letters, thousands and thousands of letters that came to me from the prisons. And they all told me the same thing. They all told me the same thing. They all said, Mazatzin, please tell me who I am. Because I thought I was an Aztec when I did what I did. I thought I was an Aztec when I took down that man over there. And I thought I was an Aztec when I beat that guy up over there. Al fin y al cabo, que no son aztecas los meros pregones, los meros chingones, according to history, ¿verdad? But you know what? That's his story. Now we have our story, ¿verdad? And our story says, Azteca, an instrument of harmony, instrumento de armonía. And that's what you want your children to know. That's what you want your children to grow up thinking like that, walking like that, and becoming an instrument of harmony. And we can do it. And today, being here on this particular day, that we're celebrating the Mexica New Year, Ome Toshli, 2 Rabbit, but at the same time, we're celebrating the spring equinox that just happened, también. So we're bringing in everybody together. You know, it's important that we're doing it, Mexicas. Pero ¿sabes qué? Once again, it's a human thing. It's a human thing. Just look around you. People are all around us from all over the world. They're all here on our tierra, in our homeland. So guess what? It makes us responsible for them, all right? We need to make sure everything's clean, everything's okay, and everybody has a good time. Like you do at your home when you have a party at your house. You make sure everybody has everything they need. And sometimes you don't even get to eat, but they do. And that's our mission. That's our mission. We have a mission here. Now, I want to thank everybody, todos. Quiero agradecer a todos que están aquí presentes, porque su participación aquí es algo muy importante. Es un testimonio que dice que nuestra cultura está viva, que nuestra cultura es de vida, no es de muerte, es de vida, para dar vida. Que nuestros hijos tienen la oportunidad de algún día continuar esas tradiciones. Las danzas tan bonitas, increíbles las danzas. Las ceremonias son increíbles. Look at this altar. Miren ese altar. Increíbles ceremonias. But I want to tell you one thing. The ceremonias were made for us, and not us for the ceremonias. Remember that, okay? Las ceremonias fueron hechas para nosotros, no nosotros para las ceremonias, okay? En veces no podemos hacer unas cosas, and we feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. Feel good, all right? Do the best you can do. We're trying to put everybody together. Nadie tiene toda la razón, nadie tiene todas las explicaciones de las cosas. Hoy este día de la hierba, Mali Nali, they call it la hierba torcida. It also represents the umbilical cord that ties you to your mother and to the Mother Earth. La cuerda umbilical que te liga a la Madre Tierra y a tu madre el día de hoy, Mali Nali. Es un día para curar, para sanar, para tratar con plantas, para caminar, para ser una planta de salud este día, para ayudar a la gente este día. ¿Ok? Ahora, cada día tiene su razón de ser y un compañero cósmico. Cada día. Aquí pueden ver los compañeros cósmicos. Falling asleep on me here. Aquí está la casa con su compañero el jaguar. El pedernal con su compañero el guajolote de jade. El conejo con su compañero la señora del Maguey. Y el Carrizo con su compañero Tezcalipoca. Tezcalipoca. Cada día tiene un compañero cósmico. Quiero que piensen así. Cuando miren el calendario, miren los días, son 20 días. Pero cada día tiene su compañero cósmico. El día es la razón de ser, es la misión del tiempo, lo que se va a cumplir. El compañero cósmico es el potencial que existe en ese pedazo de tiempo. Okay? So the day signs is the mission of time, the responsibilities. The day signs is a mission of time, the responsibilities. But the companions is a potential that exists in the piece of time. So you want to know that potential. Okay? At 3 o'clock, we're going to do a workshop. Acá en el kiosco. We're going to be back here in the back. So por favor, arrímense un poquito para allá un ratito. Come and pick up some libritos, some books, some posters, so you can follow the calendar yourself. It's very important. Believe me, that's the most important thing I believe. I've had the opportunity to be a lot of places in the continente. I've been up in Alaska, I've been up in Canada, I've been down in Machu Picchu, I've been in Nicaragua, I've been in Brazil, I've been in many places. But you know what? I found two things. One thing, that everybody in the continente tenían calendarios. The second thing, that nobody's using them. That's what I found. That throughout the whole continent, nobody's using the calendarios. Throughout the whole continent, we are not using our calendarios. And also, the other thing I found is that our pueblo, our original people from throughout the continent, son los más jodidos, los más lastimados, los que tienen menos que comer, menos que donde vivir. ¿Por qué? I think it has to do because we're not using our calendarios, because we don't know what's up. We don't know what time it is, ¿me entiendes? So now, we're going to get you back into the rhythm, all right? So we want to get you back into the rhythm, get back into the rhythm. Right now you're going to hear some good music, because these raza can really get down, and they have great music and good rhythm all the time, you know? Simon, give them a big hand, all these raza here. They're going to come down, okay? So, we're going to get a rhythm. Pero también, do not forget, what day is it today? Malinali. A ver, digan, Malinali. Digan, Chicoe. Malinali. Today's 8 Malinali, 8 herb, la hierba, número 8. Don't forget. So I want you guys to don't forget that. All right? And somewhere along the line, we have some Quali Malinali. ¿Verdad? So, remember that. Don't smile, don't smile. Okay. Now, don't forget, at 3 o'clock, we have our workshop. Okay? So please come on by. If you have any questions. By the way, each and every one of you was born on one of those 20 days and one of those 4 years. And guess what? Your life, your mission in life, your mission with everything that surrounds you, your mission with everybody around you, your familia, it's in this calendar. It's right here in this calendar. It's not a baloney, it's no mentiras, it's not a horoscope, it's not superstition, it's not good luck or bad luck. It's a study of thousands of years by our grandfathers so that one day we could be celebrating Mexica New Year aquí en Los Angeles. Okay? So we're going to do it here today. All right. So we're coming up with... Woo. We're coming up now. Following me is going to be Raz United. A ver, give it up for Raz United.